Harley. So good morning. It's currently like 6 a.m. It's my last day of school. I graduated this summer, so technically this is not my first day, but this is my first day. I'm gonna be around more of my peers this semester than I will in the summer. So today I have all of my classes. I am mostly Tuesday, Thursday. I've got 2 online classes, which I'll do on the days that I'm free. I have writing for TV, script analysis, and then US history too. My required class is online, so that's nice. I don't have to be forced into a room with people for that. And then my other elective is also online. There weren't a lot of options for film-based electives that were offered during normal school hours. And when I say that, I mean from 9 to 3. I can only pick classes through normal school hours because my teaching schedule starts at 3. That's what I do. I teach piano. And for some reason, my program's doing this thing right now where they're having 4 p.m., 5 p.m. classes. They said that they're doing it because people aren't showing up to 9 a.m.s. But of course there's crossover and stuff, and we don't have enough teachers to cover all bases. So, I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, I miss my 9 a.m. film classes. Now, part of my morning routine has yet to happen, but I hear her walking down the hallway. Harley? There she is. Here to say good morning, aren't you? Oh, goodness, you're sneezing. Did you get good sleep? We'll go take your seat on the bed. Harley, come here. Are you leaving? What are you doing? Alright, it did not record me finishing my hair, but it's fine. You can see it's done. Last year, I kind of it was a weird time, and I was kind of anticipating it to be the same way this semester. When everything happened, I was not sleeping. I didn't sleep well the night before school, and I couldn't really eat anything, but I was also going through some gut issues at the time, which I still am going through those issues, but it was much worse. It was at its peak last year. I was just facing a lot of anxiety. I got ready, went to class, and I kept trying to tell myself, it's fine, whatever, it happened. And I'm pulling into the building parking lot. I'm having a panic attack. And I'm this is not normal. That was kind of how it was going for most of the time when I was leaving my classes. I would get out of class and I would be I can't breathe, and I would immediately just leave. I just don't feel safe anymore, which is insane. I was just kind of okay, well, I better get to hiding this better, I guess, because people because apparently other people were
Piper's mad at us, and because she's I'm not talking to anybody, she's ignoring me.
I'm I'm not ignoring you. It goes both ways. If you really want to talk, if you really want to talk to me, just come up to me and talk to me. But yeah, it's just kind of a weird time, because me just trying to go into survival mode and being I need to get out, especially with all my gut stuff, anxiety was impacting it hard. So if I was forcing myself to be in a position where I didn't feel comfortable, I wasn't gonna be able to eat. The entirety of March and April, I could not eat. I literally was not throwing up, but I was really nauseous. I had to eat mostly soups. Anything that I put on my stomach, I wanted to die, because I already felt I was dying, but I wanted to die, I've learned that I have IBS, which is so embarrassing to say, especially online, because when people think of IBS, they think, oh, every time you eat, you're yourself. I go on for a rant for 10 minutes about my gut health journey and learning basically how I found out I have IBS. It really deserves its own video. So we're just gonna skip ahead. Yeah, that's my gut health journey. It's a lot better now, but I do still get my flare-ups. My flare-ups back then were I looked pregnant. Like, it was bad. Like, it was so bad. But it's a cute little thing that I have, and I'm like, oh, I have IBS. I was talking to this with my friends last night. I was like, it's really embarrassing to have IBS because it's like when somebody's like, oh, where do you want to go eat? Like, they go to you and they're like, you choose the place because you know what you can eat. And I'm like, actually, I don't know what I can eat. If you just choose a place, I'll find something I can eat. It's currently 7:30 and I'm way behind. So, because I really want to get something to eat before class. I want to get to class at 9 because I'm a nuisance and I want to bother my professor. Back to why I even started talking in this vlog for the first place is, I had really bad anxiety going back to school, and it kind of followed me into the fall as well, especially with the Fool. Yeah, I woke up pretty okay this morning, and I think I'm gonna be okay today. And I obviously want to take you on a ride today because it is my first first day back. So I want to take you on a first day of school vlog expedition. We're putting on the final touches here with my makeup. We're about to set it with my rose spray. Now this is the look. We're gonna take these clips out and we're gonna just pull on it so it's not as fluffy. Period. All right, now I'm combing through my curls to get them all uniform. I know there's like a technique to do this correctly, but again, I'm not a beauty guru. I'm just a girl from Georgia who likes her hair a little bouncy, okay? That is who I am. Okay, wait, hold on, gotta turn that off. What are you doing? Girl, I'm still learning how to use this thing. I will see you when I'm all dressed. Okay, so we're going for this all black moment with a navy cardigan. I'm going to wear my Hey Dudes. I'm gonna wear my amethyst ring. And then I'm gonna pick some crystals to wear today. I'm gonna do amethyst, because that's my favorite stone and has a lot of benefits. And then I'm also gonna wear this bracelet that my dad's coworker sent us from India. So, okay, now that we're all done, we're gonna go load up our laptop, double check our schedule for the day, brush our teeth, fill this up, pack our bag with our books and things, and then get a move on, pick up our Starbucks and go to school. Colder than the 7th circle out here. I need this. We're just gonna let her warm up a little bit. Okay, so got our food, got our drink, and there's a Cybertruck in the driveway. So I got the bacon and Gouda, which is a really nice sandwich. I like it a lot. And then what I get is just like a basic iced caramel macchiato decaf with 3 pumps. So I don't need 4. And oat, because I can't have regular dairy to get more. Okay, so I just got to school and I just saw Joy pull up, so I'm gonna get my stuff and go ahead and head inside. And yeah, let's get this day started. Lock that. Let's go. This is actually really nice. Alright, so we're headed inside, got my coffee. Obviously I'm not gonna actually like vlog class, but vlogging me going in, so. Right? Just got out of writing for television. I am now headed to US History and it is 10:42. Class starts at 11 and I had to go pee so bad. Yeah, class was good. Everybody was like starting in the beginning being like, oh, does everybody have their ideas? Because like we have to like pitch to each other and then only a few ideas get picked and we break out into groups or whatever. And I was like, I have no ideas. I'm literally burnt out. Have no ideas. And then I was sitting there in class and like 20 minutes into class it goes boing. I have a whole show in my head now. Never mind. Scratch that. Apparently I do have an idea. So there was no parking in that building's parking lot and not even near the music building, which is adjacent. So I had to park at the film building again, just a couple rows back. It's just really frustrating because we are overpopulated at this campus and there's not enough parking for everybody. It's currently 10:52. I am about, I want to say 2,000 feet from the door. Let's see if I make it on time. Midday check-in. We were having lunch, so I was able to make it. But yeah, it was a good class. Obviously it's syllabus day, as students like to call it, because we do nothing academically. We just kind of go over what's expected with the class, and then, you know, the next class is actually the start of everything. I will say parking was a freaking pain. There was nothing. I wasn't late, even though I was searching for parking, so I think if I just walk and I just find one parking spot that I like for the day, I should be okay. But anyway, we got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on white. And I've got my water that's been sitting in my car. And then I also got a Powerade because I need my electrolytes. I did not put a packet into my water, so this is gonna be my electrolytes for the first half of the day. We're gonna eat this. I'm probably gonna call my friend and chat with her a bit because I haven't talked to her today. Yeah, just kind of sit and wait. I should honestly just like bring a book with me so I can read, but I didn't think about that. So see you in a bit. I'll be home for Christmas. Weird. Okay. So, first day of class is done! Yay! I'm gonna go home, put my stuff down, unload my bags. I got a hair in front of my face. Get started on my assignments because my professor for my 2 online classes hadn't posted anything until literally probably yesterday. For these online classes, I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to like, I don't know, pick a day to do them, but we'll figure it out. It's fine. Only thing that matters now is just getting home, making a cup of tea. Yeah, it was a pretty good day. I had 2 classmates in my last class just then, and they're both so nice, so I'm glad that they're in class with me. You know, having taken to class in an unfamiliar space where, you know, you're a different major from everybody can be a little intimidating, but luckily I know them from being on sets together and things, so they're really sweet and really nice. I'm excited to work with them. I'm really excited for the rest of the week. I'm excited for this semester. I think I made a good choice with my classes, and it's starting to feel like the end. Just trying to kind of, the first day is always weird because you're trying to like wrap your head around what it's gonna feel like to do all this work. Like, you look at the class and you're like, oh, okay, this is okay, but then you have to like mesh it with the other classes, like, oh, I have this due on this day and I have to do this for this class on this day, and da da da. Like, that hasn't fully glued in my head yet, so that's why I'm trying to look at the syllabus, figure out what's due, and figure out how to monitor my time, because there's things outside of school that I need to do and focus on. So just trying to wrap my head around that, and I think that's what I'm going to tackle tonight, is getting a full schedule of things that are due, planning out when I'm going to do them and how much time I'm allotting to each class. So just figuring that out, being very organized organized about it. I'm gonna treat myself tonight to a little treat. I have some cheesecake left over from my dinner last night with my friends. I also have pizza left over, so I've got dinner. I can stay in, have a little dessert, and I still have a bottle of wine, so I might have a glass with my cheesecake. And yeah, just have a very chill night. Successful first day. I think it's gonna be a very successful first week, and I'm very excited for all the things that are in store. Obviously I can't take you to work with me, but I will check back in with you when I start my night routine, so you can see how I like to end the night of things after I do homework and all that. So I will see you then. Okay, so it's 8 p.m. I'm getting ready for nighttime and I say nighttime because it's like, am I gonna go to bed? Who knows? But I'm getting ready to go to sleep soon. I just wanted to do a little quick recap. I know I've been giving updates throughout the day. Like, I want to just give a little recap of how today went. So expectations going into it were, maybe facing a little bit of anxiety, being really excited, choosing the right classes. I think that's exactly what happened. I did choose the right classes. After reviewing all of my assignments and putting them all into a spreadsheet and seeing what's coming up and whatever, like when it comes to due dates and everything, I'm a little overwhelmed with my online classes, but I think I'll be okay. Socially, pretty okay. I think everybody that's in my classes is really sweet and I have nothing to fear there. I haven't heard anything yet, but and yeah, it's the calm before the storm right now. So, just preparing, bracing for impact, all of that. There's a lot to look forward to this semester. I have a lot of reading and a lot of watching to do for film. So far, so good. I didn't realize how long it's been since me and my boyfriend have gone on like an actual date. We have like little mini dates at home and stuff, but which I'm totally fine with. But he called me after he got off work and was like, hey, do you want to go on a date Saturday? And my heart skipped a beat. It was such a surreal feeling. I was like, oh, I haven't heard that in a while. Nothing against him. It was just kind of and yeah, very weird that happened. I told him that. I was like, this is weird to feel, but of course I'll go on a date with you. As I was putting things into a timeline for my due dates, I realized I have a lot of assignments surrounding important personal times during the month. My birthday is the week that everything is due, which it always has been. Things have always happened on my birthday and I'm kind of used to it, but a little overwhelming when everything is due on my birthday, so I'm gonna be really stressed that week. But as long as I stay on top of things and ahead, there shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, I have really high hopes for the semester and I have really high hopes for my goals, and I just gotta remember that even if things get stressful and hectic, I gotta come first and make sure to prioritize my health and keep focusing on that journey. I don't need to sideline it. I need to make sure that it still remains a pretty pivotal focus because I'm still healing. I'm still learning what I can and can't have. My body's still adjusting. I think I just gotta be very careful when it comes to my stress, making sure that I do yoga, I'm journaling, I am going back to therapy, making sure that I am keeping tabs on myself and making sure that I'm not getting back into a place where damage is taking place. I really don't want my body to suffer any more than it already has, because once I start to not feel good on the inside and my actual organs are shutting down, I can't handle anything at school or work. So I just gotta take things one step at a time and remember, like, just kind of get like a schedule down and a personal routine. I am so excited that you guys got to follow me today on my first, kind of my last first-ish day of school. And yeah, I'm excited to see where these vlogs lead and what kind of adventures we're gonna go on. See you next week.